The Colorado River crisis. There's a decrease in the flow of water in the Colorado River that is causing it to lead to a crisis. This is an important topic because there are economic activities that depend on the water flow of the river and are being affected negatively due to the decrease in it. They are trying to discover why the water flow is decreasing so much in the Colorado River and are trying to find ways to manage it in the future. The decrease is due to the lack of precipitation or snow because the snow contains albedo, which causes radiation to reflect off its surface. The reduction of albedo causes the Earth's surface to absorb more of the solar radiation instead, which then leads to the surface and atmosphere of Earth to become warmer than normal. From there is more evapotranspiration taking place and it causes the flow of the water in the Colorado River to decrease.
The hydrological model is used to further the research by estimating how we will need to respond in the future through management as the climate and land change. The other image shows how the albedo in the snow and ice causes the radiation to reflect off its surface, allowing only a small percentage to reach the water versus what happens when there is no snow or ice, meaning there is no albedo present, allowing radiation to reach the water. Radiative forcing and an increase in dust particles are other factors that cause the depletion of water in the Colorado River basin. This is because the dust absorbs solar radiation, causing the increase in radiative forcing, which in effect causes the snow to melt quicker.
This image here shows that the dusty snow reflects less light than pure snow, which makes it melt quicker since it contains less albedo.
The Colorado River provides a large amount of income for the surrounding basin states. The Colorado River Basin provides about $1.43 trillion per year. The basin states, such as Arizona and Nevada, are being severely affected economically due to the immense depletion of water in the Colorado River. The economic activity that depends on the water flow of the Colorado River is being reduced due to the decrease in money they are acquiring each year. The possible economic consequences that can result from the depletion of water are extreme. If the basin depletes even 10%, then the surrounding states will lose $14.3 billion and approximately 1.6 million job losses. For the states that are dependent on the Colorado River as their major source of income, this loss can be detrimental to their economies. The issue of the reduction in the flow of water in the Colorado River causes the reliability of a water supply to become very dependent on reservoir storage. This causes people to worry about what it will be like in the future if this reduction continues. There is also evidence that groundwater has been decreasing in the Colorado River basin, just like the water flow in the Colorado River is. Both of these decreases will affect things and cause the water demands to be uncertain in the future. There's a huge need for water management under the conditions of the drought to help meet the future water demands.
The results of a study show what will happen to the water in the river over 50 years and the factors that are affecting it in either positive or negative ways. This shows that there is a risk of water storage failure in the future and projects an even greater decrease in the water flow because of climate change. One of the positive factors that would affect the flow of the river is the management of it. Some of the ways to manage the river are by having a full range of reservoir storage operations on Lake Mead and Lake Powell. Another way to do this is by having a shortage strategy for the lower basin as well as having water transfers. Management can also be done by having a device that advances maintaining water of the lower basin. Being that the terrain itself is changing over time and people have a factor in causing changes, makes it hard to predict what it will be like in the future. This also ends up affecting the management plans in the future. In the study, it was found that there is a reduction in the yearly average flow of 10 to 20% over 50 years. Having lots of droughts, population growth, and climate change affecting the flow of the water are all threats to the water supply in the Colorado River. However, Research also shows that there is a decrease in the risk of its water supply in 2026.